It's Tuesday, July 18th. I'm Scott Squires, and this is SaltWire Today. The housing market in Halifax is hot. A new industry report says 10% of homes listed in Halifax now carry a price tag of $1 million or more. That's up from 4.6% in 2022. The average price for a residential class home with values ranging from $1 million to almost $4 million was nearly $1.35 million in the first half of this year. Buyers should be prepared to pay top dollar for a home in Halifax, as the report predicts the high-end market in Halifax will remain strong in the coming months. We have more on the hot housing market at SaltWire.com. Day 4 of the North American Indigenous Games is underway in Halifax. Athletes from across North America are competing in a variety of sports, and the Games are also a celebration of Indigenous culture. Cameron Dolliver is on location for SaltWire today. Cam, what's going on at the Commons?
The Commons is alive today, Scott. There's 2 or 3 softball games going on at any given time, all with their respective crowds. There's dozens of vendors opened up with art, jewelry, and food. There's a main stage where performances will be happening later on, and there's hundreds of people that are just out and about, having a look around and seeing what the games have to offer.
Cam, what's something that caught your eye?
One thing I thought was super interesting was the traditionally constructed canoe that they have on display here. It's made of birch bark and pitch, the old way that they used to be constructed, and it's just a super cool thing to see and check out.
Thanks, Cam. Cam will have more from the Games in the coming days. Staying with the Games, the 3D archery event, one of 3 traditional sports at the North American Indigenous Games, got underway in Millbrook today. It all kicked off with an opening ceremony this morning. In 3D archery, athletes shooting with a compound or bare bow travel in groups along a path in the woods. They shoot at foam targets that can be as large as a buffalo or as small as a raccoon.
You have every type of animal in North America, and even some exotic animals. We even have dinosaurs up there. We have a Sasquatch, and they have kill zones on them. You know, to hit the animal is 5 points, to hit the lungs is 8 points, and to hit the heart is 10 points. So you get 1 arrow per shot, per course, and it's kind of like golf. You just do the 20 instead of 18 holes. You do 20 targets. You come in, have lunch, and you go out and do it again. It's the Super Bowl. That's what it is. It's something we've all dreamed of around here. So we put a lot of hours into it, and something I've been doing since I was a kid. I just had a passion for it, it just never left. So I'm glad that I have a lot of young people I inspired to keep it going. So hopefully when I'm, head off to the spirit world, there'll be people behind me to pick it up and keep going.
There are 6 Nova Scotians competing in 3D archery at the Games, and you can find full coverage at saltwire.com. Nova Scotia's sailing ambassador is back in her home port of Lunenburg just as tourism season kicks into high gear. And once again, people are lining up for a chance to visit the historic schooner, either wharfside or even to set sail aboard Blue Nose 2.
My name is Emily Salas. I'm the Communications Director with Blue Nose 2.
And how long have you been in this job?
I've been in this job about 4 years now.
And what exactly does that entail? What do you do?
I do all of the social media and communications for the Blue Nose 2. And help out with operations as well. So we've got 3 options. The first one would be open decks. So you're welcome to go on board, chat with the crew, and have a look around. There's no cost to open decks, and there's no need to book anything. The second option would be the 2-hour harbor tour. So you go out, set the sails, turn the engines off, and get to experience the Lunenburg Bay. We do also offer harbor tours of Halifax later in September. And the third option, we have a program called Deckhand for a Day, and that's a full day sailing experience. We slip the lines here in the morning, head out to Mahone Bay, anchor for lunch, and then sail all afternoon. And you actually get to be part of the crew. You get to steer the ship, haul up the sails, set the anchor, everything. I was a deckhand for 2 years, and I just fell in love with the ship and the sea and the whole lifestyle. So through the pandemic, I think for everyone, it was kind of strange, and we had to tack, as you would say, in the marine industry, but it's been these past couple of years where we've had people on board again. It's been really wonderful. It's incredible for the whole crew to be able to show the ship off to the people visiting Nova Scotia. We get a lot of people who are from Nova Scotia, but they're bringing their friends from away. It's a really special job to have, and we're very lucky to have it.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
It's time to check on the weather, so we're off to Miller Lake, where our weather specialist Allister Aalders is standing by. Allister?
Well, it was probably hard to spot the two dragons here in Miller Lake this morning. The day started really foggy and cloudy across HRM. We also had some drizzle, but as we went into the afternoon as forecast, the sun was mixing with the clouds, and thankfully, there was a bit of a breeze here because the humidity was stifling across really much of Atlantic Canada today. Some regions are tapping into the low 40s when you factor in the humidity. So very oppressive out here. Make sure you are staying hydrated. Now, the sunshine is short-lived. We have some rain to talk about in the forecast. It will become cloudy this evening. We'll have fog patches and then late evening to overnight showers, and that will come with a risk of heavy downpours and thunderstorms. We'll see the temperature near 22 degrees this evening, and we don't move much overnight. 21 is where we start on our Wednesday morning. Waking up, we will have clouds, fog patches, and continued showers with that risk of embedded downpours and thunderstorms. The steadiest showers will taper off, though, as we go into the afternoon. The afternoon mainly cloudy, but still holding on to a chance of showers, and we'll see a high of 25 that will feel more like 33 with the humidity. You'll find relief, of course, along the coast, where the temperature will be closer to 20. In terms of rainfall, looks like about 10 millimeters on the way for the Halifax area. However, with the risk of embedded downpours, we could see locally 10 to 30 millimeters of rain. The chance of showers will linger into Thursday, but sunshine will also be back in our skies on Thursday. Scott.
Thanks, Allister. That's all for now. For more video, audio, and articles, stay tuned to saltwire.com, and of course, you can find us on socials. I'm Scott Squires. Thanks for spending some time with SaltWire today. We'll do it all again tomorrow.
Turn off the noise. Tune in to what matters. What matters is information you can trust. What matters is the news you can use to make life's big decisions. Informed healthcare choices, casting the smart vote, or opening that business. What matters is understanding the world around you. Let SaltWire connect you to what matters with unlimited access to the information you need for only $20 for the first year. Become a member today.